This, my friends, is the proper way to operate a Sunday afternoon. What's going on, friends? Rich Discovery's coming at you with a video I had filmed last week. What happened was, I went out to go find that polar bear structure that I had shared with you guys, and I was going to film my way out through the yard, getting to it, and then add it at the end of the video, but I think it was so cool, I just made its own video with it. So anyways, I had a bunch of footage that I didn't get to use, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I know it's a place that we've been before, we've seen before, but I really enjoy going there, and I don't go much in the spring and summer because of the overgrowth and the vegetation and whatnot. So I got it from, different views of it, different looks at it, bugs, different looks at it with the vegetation, just how much this place really grows in. And I found a couple of different unique items that I've never seen out there before as well. So I figured to share it with you. It's going to be me talking about getting out to, the particular thing that we had found, but I just figured I'd take you along for the journey with me on my journey out there. Take you for the walk on my journey. Regardless, figured I'd take you along for the walk out there on my journey looking for this thing. So let's check it out. Here's the old abandoned tires. You guys recognize these yet? Better look at him here. He's been here many, many years. If you don't recognize these yet, you will definitely recognize these. But we're not here for this time. Hopefully not. I mean, we're going to look at it on the way through, but we're not here for the rails, the rail yard. We're not here for this stuff. I don't know how to word it. Look at this piece of railroading electronics I've never noticed. Stick coming through it. These look pretty good, but look at these old wires. They're just strands of copper. No coatings, just strands of copper. Really cool. That's been here a few days. It don't come out. Really cool. Just one more of the things I love about this area. Look at this. Because of the trail, you can see the tracks. But if we were to look this way, I don't know. The sounds are beautiful out here. The views are beautiful out here. Can't even tell this was once a bustling rail yard, except for little traces like this. Unreal. And I know I've shown it all before, but just look at nature reclaiming what once was. Look at this. This is a whole row of tracks. Now nothing but woods. Kind of see them if you come down a little bit. It's wild. I just love coming out here. But this isn't what we're here for. Oh, look at this. Look at the way these have stayed where they were. But the earth has moved underneath them. I can hear trains from the other rail yard. That's pretty wild. Alright, let's get out to what we came for. It's a beautiful shot. There's a tie. To know that this was, you can still hear the open portion of the rail yard once you get up here. But it's way over, and it's only a small section. This whole half of town was rail yard in its day. And now look at this. This was the main tracks coming through here. That was the main yard, which you can kind of hear in the distance. Get a little windy. I should take my headphones out. Yeah, see, here's some cross tracks. That's just awesome. All right, let's go. I love looking up this spot. One of the best shots in the yard. We passed a bunch of stuff that we've all seen before, but I'm just stopping at what catches my eyes with the vegetation growing around it. But we got to keep going to our destination. We are looking for something that I really hope is here. Yeah. It's beautiful with the sounds of the active portion of RAILYARD in the background. Really cool. Just random rails. Once went through here. Ties everywhere, pieces everywhere. Look at this. It's like it probably was once a cover for some controls. This is probably the controls. Wow, that's crazy. Random remnants of yesterday just laying around. Alright, let's keep trucking. Look at this. It's an old pole just knocked over. Of course, all the isolators are missing. These have long been taken, unfortunately. This might have been the control panel for that pole at one point. Now it's spread out throughout the woods. Really neat. Those are definitely some wires, though. Cool. Oh, this old wire wrapping, huh? This stuff looks absolutely amazing this time of year. I never come this time of year because it's always so hard to find everything, but just look at it. We gotta keep going. I know I keep getting sidetracked. But look at this stuff. To imagine what this was, to have seen the pictures of it, to what it is now. It's absolutely amazing. What a shame on this one. Look at this. This was an old rail signal with the sockets. Everything's still there. Oh man. This was probably up on that post. Or somewhere right next to this rail. But look at that. It's all smashed out. Both sides are ripped out. Obviously the lenses are all gone. Oh man. How cool would that have been? It was a double. There was one here, and then the other side of it's probably somewhere out here. Oh, wow. This is yet I think my favorite find. Unreal. This is just heartbreaking. There's a bunch of them out here. Right in this area, too. And they're all completely smashed. Oh man, it's probably mounted up on this concrete thing. Or it might have been at least part of it. It's all gone now. That sucks. This looks like it might have been another signal at one time. You see the concrete that's tipped over. And then the bolts to open up, which is probably the covers, but this is ground level now. It's all underground now. It looks like a buried, yeah, it's concrete base. Looks like a buried signal. You can see parts of it here. How cool is that? Yeah, the rest of it's buried deep, unfortunately. Really cool. What once was. Look at that. That track, this track, the ones you saw over there. I gotta edit all this stuff together. But wow. Who put these bolts in? Who did that, you know? It's so cool. That's a train track. That's 3 train tracks. Now I find a lot of these when I'm out riding, but look at this old Miller can. I don't know what it is about this one. Please don't litter. Yeah, good job, dude. You've done good on that rule. Isn't that cool? I'm going to take it with me and toss it. Still recyclable. Here's a look at some of the outside stuff. Outside the building. Parts of the old wall. Piping. Siding and roofing. And look at this window. Tree is long grown through that. I never noticed that either. Then we come back in. Amazingness. And back over to here. Here's where second floor had collapsed down. The boiler's back there. You've seen that. Sorry for the shakiness. And the rest of the building. What a beautiful place, huh? That's a full spin. That's where we started. I hope you enjoyed the trip here. Like I've said, a lot of the stuff we've seen before. It just looks really cool in the vegetation now. I don't come out this time of year too much because it's too tough to get back here. It's like really tough to get back here. Look at those lead paint. It's really tough to get back here. But once you do, it is totally worth your walk. But you come out here when I usually come, wintertime or springtime, it's absolutely perfect walk. Straight through. Just not as beautiful as this. Look at this stuff. There's concrete here. You wouldn't even know it. You know, there's tracks all around me. You wouldn't even know it. There's some tires right there. Pieces of a building. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out for the trip here. Bunch of remnants everywhere. But like they say, the journey to somewhere is usually better than the destination itself. Maybe not better, but just as good at times. Thanks for watching, friends. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this.